Hi, this is David Birnbaum. It's June 27th, 2013. I hope you're ready for more Q4P punishment. Okay, here we go. The focus of today's discussion is past, present, future, and context. So, man of reason, woman of reason, seek answers to fundamental questions regarding past, present, and future. And of course regarding context as well. Past, present, future. Past. Where did we come from? What are the origins, eternal origins of our cosmos? And of course of our universe. Present. Who are we? What is our place in the cosmos? What is our purpose? How does our level of consciousness fit into the overall scheme of things? And then future. Is there a teleology, meaning a purpose, an end goal for ourselves, for our lives, for our civilization, for our cosmos? These are big, big questions, and we're going to answer them. And finally, the wraparound context. Is there a unifying dynamic to the entire cosmic order? We think big, we ask big questions. When we approach the physicists, the scientists, the chemists, the biologists, we know that they have difficulties with lots of these issues because the science is based on observation and experimentation. And there's a limit to how fast and how far they can go, even though they're moving very fast with extraordinary brilliance and indeed often genius. It is still not at the point where hard science can answer with conviction almost any of these fundamental questions. At the other end of the spectrum is religion, which seeks to answer all of them and does often put down its position on all these issues. Somewhere in the middle is philosophy / metaphysics. Ideal metaphysics, concepts beyond physics, but more grounded in logic and deductive reasoning as opposed to religious dogma. Even though on a personal level, I do embrace a religious approach myself. That's a personal matter. We're doing on a grander level. On a grander level, I need a lean, mean matrix to deal with these issues. It's a guide to my life, and it's a guide to my children's lives. And hopefully, it does not contradict the religious theology that I embrace in my personal life, which again, is not the issue here. Summa is written neutral. It can be embraced by a non-religious person or a religious person. Okay. So, basically, metaphysics deals with more logic and observation than necessarily religion does, but is not as demanding regarding full-scale experimentation as physics is, as chemistry is, as biology is. Metaphysics looks for aesthetic elegance. It should resonate well. Okay. So we propose that one little concept, one little creative concept, my own little Q4P, which stands for Quest for Potential, infinitely iterated, works across all these issues, across all these fields, across all these questions, and that's its great power. That it seems to be the missing plug in all these key issues. And since it solves all of these issues simultaneously, we have to take it seriously. Again, on my personal level, traditional Judaism, I show how the concept does dovetail nicely with concepts from the Torah, from Lurianic Kabbalah, and from the Baal Shem Tov, the founder of Hasidism. But that doesn't prove it. It just means that it works well, and if anything, it elevates the authenticity, from my perspective, of the Torah, etc. So how does my quest for potential work with the subjects at hand? Past, present, future, and context. Here's a rough schematic of my core proposition. Quest for potential is the eternal cosmic dynamic, by definition. Potential possibility, the same theme, by definition, always existed. That is self-evident, and that is crucial that it is self-evident. Once it is self-evident, we can try to deploy it across the gamut of issues, because we do not have another eternal concept to play with. We're down to one. There's no other concept which we can say with certitude beyond potential/possibility as having always existed. So moving right along, quest for potential ignites the equations, and the equations then ignite the cosmos. And over the millennia, different expressions of potential have manifested. So for instance, in the zone 65 million to 248 million years ago, the dinosaurs may have been the maximum optimum potential which the cosmic order could craft for our planet at that point in time. In the present, at our planet, at this point in time, presumably humans, with all their flaws, are the optimal potential expression of the cosmic drive. Meaning that you and I are hopefully the corporeal embodiment, the optimal cosmic potential. So we better make good use of this situation. And our purpose on an individual level is to play at our own individual potential within the constraints of our own talent, individual talent basket, and our environment. And at the same time, minimally infringing on the potential of other entities. So, the quest for potential has three basic nested components. They nest within each other. The first is survival. The second is playing out and optimizing the various array of potentialities one is blessed with within our particular context, and iterated periodically. And finally is extraordinariation, whether on an individual level, or a civilization level, or a cosmic level, to strive for the extraordinary, if we have that opportunity. And the third in the nested sequence, future. What is the teleology? What is the end goal? The end goal, again, is to optimize potential within potential, shooting for extraordinariation. This applies on the human level, the civilization level, and on the cosmic level. Do not accuse me of not thinking big. I will strike back. Finally, context. What is the all-embracing, unifying concept? You know the answer, and you know my answer, my proposition. To me, the concept works. It's a simple, single, solitary, eternal concept. The only eternal concept. It is simple, but it is complex. It's exactly in the Goldilocks zone. Simple but complex. Not too simple and not too complex. Simple but flexible, and supple enough to handle the key fundamental issues that we all face. In future tapes, we delve into different aspects of this, different ramifications. But in conclusion for this tape, we respect science, we respect religion, we respect academic philosophy. But there's a big aching need for a paradigm, a matrix, which works, which can, so to speak, deliver the goods, actually deliver the goods in an intelligent, elegant, convincing manner across the gamut of issues. A construct which takes us beyond the boundaries of areas which are testable for science, and concepts which have cogency and logic and intellectual elegance, meaning classic metaphysics, a science which has disappeared for several hundred years, and concepts not held hostage to the authenticity and veracity of the progenitors of the respective religions, no matter how much we venerate them. We need a matrix which works independently of religion. This is the past, present, and future presentation. Thank you for your graciousness. We'll see you soon. FYI, the master site is philosophy1000.com. Take care. God bless.